Need to kick this video off with highlighting the fact that yesterday's video was on Banana Gun, a new crypto project that I brought to everyone's attention. Now, my page is not big enough to pump this, but my technicals were good enough to identify a good point of entry, and it's blasted off nearly 10% from yesterday's video. Now, technically, I had even said in that video that it was sitting on a beautiful back test on a beautiful breakout above historic resistance. And so I still believe that any dip for me in the near term is worth buying a little bit more of Banana Gun. But I want to highlight something I said to you guys. People get caught up in stories. Maybe they get caught up in my bullishness on Banana Gun. Maybe they're getting caught up in my successful track record of bringing hot cryptos to the family, and they go all in without a stop loss. I've got a stop loss set on Banana Gun. It's down beneath $42, and I'm going to begin to slowly raise it. Today, we went up 10%, so I can afford to raise it 10%. But Banana Gun is one that you want to keep on your radar. Today, I'm going to be talking about a couple things. We got to go over the CPI we just got and what does it mean for the markets. And I've got to give you a little bit of what I'm going to call the bull case and the bear case on tonight's Tesla robotaxi event. Now, if you're part of the Stocks with Josh Discord, you know that I took a Lotto trade on Elon. The success of this event, purely because some technical things happened. We got a nice little hammer candle forming on a pullback. We hit a supply zone and bounced. And so they were pricing in the fact that maybe the event wouldn't be that good. Personally, I think that's what happened. Now, if the event is exciting and does produce some positive and good news for Tesla, then we absolutely can run back up and hit that 253, 254. So I decided to do a Lotto trade. Now, if you wanted to play it safe, you could have hedged that and made it a straddle, because there's one thing for certain, is that the stock price is going to get volatile from here. You got to remember that not too long ago, we were down in the dumps around $140, and this thing came screaming up in less than 30 days to get all the way above $270. So there's one thing that we know for certain about Tesla, and that the price action can move. Price on this stock can move, and I'm expecting a big response from tonight's event. But I'm going to give you guys the 3 bullish reasons to be optimistic about tonight's event and the 3 bearish concerns to be pessimistic about tonight's event. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, we're going to follow the price action tomorrow. So after we go through this event, the market's going to respond, and we're going to follow the charts tomorrow, just like we're following them today. This is the Stocks with Josh show. Again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for hitting the like. Hit the like and subscribe to get this type of content. The Banana Gun crypto alert that I gave yesterday was huge. Powerful 10% move in one day, and I'm believing that there's way more to the upside. If you remember, my prediction on Banana Gun was that we could get up over 100%, even 180% in the next 2 months. That's my current prediction on Banana Gun. Now, I know that you guys are like, Banana Gun? That sounds like silly talk, Josh. Personally, all of crypto, until it's profitable, is silly talk. They're all basically meme coins to me. I know that Bitcoin and Ethereum and other crypto projects do have legitimate utility, but they're not profitable corporations. They don't have corporate earnings. And so it's going to be a long time until these are investments that you build from the perspective of fundamentals. All you can go off of is the charts. And right now, Banana Gun was moving. That's why I called it out. Okay, let's talk about the CPI and the news that we got today, because CPI came in hot. It was not what the market wanted to see. A perfect soft landing would have been unemployment coming down and inflation coming down. Now, we're not seeing that right now, and the markets were mixed this morning. They really started off going down, but we did see a little bit of life coming back into the markets. And we have to remember that the S&P 500, the SPY, is at all-time highs yesterday, and we're looking to make another all-time high today. And we're getting ready to go through an election, which typically is a very bullish catalyst for the market, because it gives America a new sense of hope and opportunity. And if you look at the last 2 elections, the stock market rallied the week of the election. And normally that's because we've had another successful Democratic event in which power was relinquished by one party and handed over to another party. Really, when the market rallies, it's celebrating the fact that that uncertainty is behind it. Now, typically, the market does have some form of a pullback right before the election, but we're not really seeing that right now. Here we are, middle of October, and the markets are making brand new all-time highs. Now, I think that as we get into the week before the election, we're going to see some profit taking on that potential uncertainty of the outcome. But I believe that no matter who becomes the candidate, I actually believe the markets will rally the week of the election. So let's go over the top 3 reasons to be optimistic about the Tesla event, and that is Elon Musk's and Tesla's expansion into robotics and AI. You guys know that AI is the world's #1 buy narrative for stocks, and this event is going to position Elon as a leader in this space, and it's going to refocus everybody from viewing Tesla as a car maker to a AI leader. So that's what the #1 reason to be optimistic about this event is. And then you've got technology synergy. This is the #2 reason to be bullish on Tesla today. That's where Elon Musk is going to show the relationship between artificial intelligence, his existing car business, and robots, and show us how they all work together for profit, how they're going to create a cycle and a loop that's just going to be feeding each other to growth. Basically, the overlap means Tesla can use the same tech to lead in both autonomous vehicles and robotics, boosting its overall business. The third reason to be bullish on Tesla today is that we've got an incredible CEO coming out and giving all of the shareholders long-term vision. This is a massive message of reassurance showing that Elon is excited about this business and that he sees a long-term growth track for this company and that he's actively working on it as his #1 initiative of growth in any of his companies. And so that is a moment of reassurance. So robotics and AI expansion, technology symmetry, and long-term vision are our reasons to be bullish. What are our reasons to be bearish? Well, I guess that you guys might be able to guess what they are, and that's that Elon is a classic overpromise, underdeliver guy. Now, in the long run, he does deliver. In the long run, he brings technology, innovation to the forefront and makes it profitable, but it often takes twice as long as he's saying it will take. So the entire event is all going to come down to the timeline. When is it going to happen, Elon? When is it going to happen? That's what the bears want to know. The other 2 factors that are going to concern the market and are going to cause the bears to drool, and that's the high cost of implementation. Does he even have the money to pull off these incredible dreams? The guy that believes that we can colonize Mars, is he planning carefully financially to be able to pull this thing off? Does he have the money for this high cost of research and development to accomplish these tasks? And then the final one is unproven market demand. And this is the basic assumption of the entire premise of his vision, which is, do people want these? Do people want robots in their homes? Do people want autonomous driving? But those are the 3 bearish reasons to be concerned about Tesla's price after this event tomorrow. It's the delays, it's the cost, and it's the question, do people even want this technology? Personally, I want it. I took a Lotto trade on Tesla today, small position size. I didn't really base it on my enthusiasm for the company, even though I am enthused by the company and by what happens tonight. I based it on the fact that we had pulled back a lot and we bounced off of key support, and so it felt to me that the market might be preparing for a move either way, and I wanted to capitalize on the move up. If the market loves what Elon's doing, this thing is going to get to 253. Now, if they're crazy about what Elon's doing, then we're going to close above 253 and it's going to signal a much bigger move up. Personally, I believe that the markets, even if we pop tomorrow on Tesla and move up, I believe largely we're going to see some pressure going into the end of October, and it's not until we get to the election week that things are going to really begin to get rosy. And again, it's going to be a buy the dip moment and a higher high on these markets. Thank you for joining me again today. Hit that like and subscribe to get the next video. Remember, the next time you see me, it's likely going to be at the Music and Money event in Maryville, Indiana. I'm going to leave a link for the last moment attenders to go and secure your ticket and come out and join this incredible, fun, and educational event. Now, the hurricane in Florida has actually affected two of our crown traders. One of them is Miss Mary. We've been praying for her. She's gotten through it safely, but she has lost power. And so there is going to be a delay for the class that they were going to teach on Sunday. We're going to put it off 1 week. I will give you guys more alerts on that. If you don't know what I'm talking about the incredible education that is prepared and planned for anybody who is part of the Stocks with Josh Discord. I'm going to leave a link for that. Dropping charts, technicals, and alerts in the Discord today. Another profitable day. Come and check it out. I'll leave the link in the top pinned comment for that as well. Peace and blessings. Take care.